Hi guys, so I'm actually building an online course. That is the tree where I laid out my roadmap for tackling my Apple AR dream. My god, it gives me goosebumps reading this. So you can see, these are the plans that are laid out under that tree. Started with a 10-year plan for financial freedom, impact 1 billion people in my lifetime. Narrowed down to a 1-year plan, and part of this, you see there's the targets, there's the audience for the YouTube channel, and then there's the programming bit. You can see there's AR, apps, learning the programming fundamentals, learning a bit of iOS dev, different aspects of that, and then of course the AR bit. You can see the AR bit's not very fleshed out, it's just the very basics. I didn't know what other features there were. So me personally, after sitting on that roadmap right under that tree, I was able to first learn how the technical bit, and using that, once I got comfortable building apps, I took up client work. So using the Apple AR skill set, I was able to make some money. More than the money, it gave me a portfolio which I then leveraged to get a job as a software engineer. But my point is, the transformation that I went through was, I set out a roadmap, I learned to build, but not only that, I learned to sell as well, freelance, interviews and all that. I thought the best courses are the ones that actually transforms people. And to transform people, you cannot talk about things that you don't know of yet. I did not know how to make a successful AR product that's used by millions and billions of people. I wish to be there at some point, but I'm not there yet. So I'm not going to include any of that in my course, because I only want to talk about stuff I've experienced, and I can confidently say because I've gone through it. The stuff I've experienced is twofold. In the building part, oops, wrong finger. In the building part, the stuff I went to firstly is I know how to build AR apps. I know that because I've done it myself, and I have clients with great testimonials who I've built AR apps for, including startups where I've built one of the startups. I built the entire MVP by myself as a sole developer. So I know how to do that. I thought the transformation that I want people to get through this course would be mainly around that, on how to go from the younger Nikhil to the Nikhil where he is now. I'm not talking as if I'm like far ahead or anything, but I'm actually at least 2 steps far. I'm not in step 0 anymore. I know how to build, I know how to sell, I know how to get that job using that. That brings me to the point of this episode. This episode was essentially taking that first step towards an online course, which is to decide on what the transformation is that you're looking for. This is something I'm stealing from a podcast I heard, and Pat Flynn, Smart Passive Income, great podcast if you want to listen to. But one of the podcasts he was doing was about selling an online course, and he said like every successful course has one thing in common, which is they are focused on the transformation that they can incur in people. And the first step therefore before building any course is to decide on what that transformation is that you're looking for. And like I said before, I've talked to you about the transformation that I went through from the younger Nikhil to where I'm now, 2 steps ahead. And I thought the course that I would create would be, instead of trying to do market research on what people want, what people need, or what people need, I know that from people in my YouTube subscribers at least, most of the people are like me. They are like either younger me or some are further ahead than me, but a lot of them are like the younger me. You know, knows a bit of hackery programming, doesn't know how to build fully fleshed apps, doesn't know anything about AR, and just looking for that step from beginner to place where you can actually build and publish apps. So this video series, I don't know who will be interested in it. Hopefully more the entrepreneurial ones among you who would also like to build something like this in the future. I thought it'll be useful for you to see what the thought processes are and what the journeys are. The scary thing is I'm documenting this in real time. There's no filtering, there's no talking about a story looking back. This is done in real time. I'm gonna document every step I take towards building this online course in real time, which means the course could fail, the course could succeed, all you will know it. So for those of you who are interested in this journey on creating an online course, especially for the metaverse industry, in this case Apple AR, do follow, because you will see some real, raw, first-hand experiences documented in this series.